Okay, on we go. So I forget what the hell I was saying. Where I left off. Holy shit. Oh, here we go. Bring it on, sucker. I won't let me turn it on. There we go. So I think the cool thing anyway about this game, now that I'm playing it, and I didn't really notice it that much before, but I read an article too by the designer of this game, or the developer, Cliff Brzezinski, or whatever the heck his name is, Brzezinski. He said that he made an effort while making this game, or designing this game, to have the female characters portrayed in, kind of like a positive light. And I have to agree, like, look at the two characters we're with right now. Anya, and I forget what the other one character's name is. See how bad I am? See that I won't even remember the female character's name. But these two women that are palling up with Jason and I right now, they're kicking ass here, you know? And they're not overly sexualized outfits. And they're not ditzy, they're not stupid. And, I think that's pretty cool. And I think that's a pretty positive message, especially to girls who may be playing this. Too often, I think female characters are portrayed in a negative light. Now, on the flip side, people can say, well, men are portrayed negatively a lot in games, too. I mean, look at these guys, for instance. They're just, like, so muscle-heady and PED'd out. And, I guess you could say that puts pressure on males to, become strong, become muscular. Alright, hold on.
Mail's from still working. What happened?
Well, we shut the damn thing down. Is there some other power supply?
The Locust must have a backup supply somewhere else.
Ah, shit. It could take hours to find.
Cut off the coolant. That'll take the generators offline. But it'll cause one hell of an explosion.
Well, that works for me. Come on, let's find the valve.
Let's find the
Marcus, you're gonna have
valves.
to get out of there fast.
Don't worry, Dad. We will.
So yeah, I guess that puts, a lot of pressure on men too, the way that these guys are portrayed. Fair enough. I can see it both ways, but I think far too often, in games especially, there may not be enough protagonists. There may not be enough depth to the story involving female characters in a positive way. And I don't know, I just really liked a lot of the stuff that she came up with. What I was really shocked at was, like I said before, the response that a lot of so-called male gamers had to this woman, and the abuse and the craziness. They posted, some people, guys presumably, posted her personal information out on the internet, waged death threats against her, probably called her every negative female sexual name in the book, threatened to rape her. It got so bad that the woman, she disabled the comments on all her videos. And a lot of people are giving her heat about that too, saying that, well, she's doing this to avoid dissenting voices and that probably, there's probably maybe something to that as well. But on the other hand, I mean, if you were getting, constant death threats on your YouTube account and just the most hideous, hurtful comments imaginable, times 100, You know, I mean, I get negative comments on my little channel, and you know, it's never fun. And you know, I've never disabled comments on a video. I've sometimes removed comments if they were really, really bad, but I've never fully disabled comments on a video. But then again, I couldn't imagine the wide-scale hatred that was put out towards this woman, you know, for simply saying that she wanted to deconstruct, you know, the role of females in video games and how they're portrayed. I mean, it's just, it amazes me the reaction that she got. I forget you know, and it makes me think that there's a lot of guys out there that in the gaming, you know, world, they're very insecure about, you know, sharing this space, this male-dominated space, I would say, of video games with women, you know, which I think is like ridiculous. You know, from the standpoint of being a heterosexual male, right? Why would you not want more females playing games? You know, and to have more females attracted to playing games via the positive portrayal and less objectified presentation of women in games. I mean, that just really, I don't understand that. It just really doesn't make sense to me. But then again, then I stop and think about how many gamers out there are probably very, 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 very socially inept. And, you know, and I'm stereotyping here, because obviously there's a ton of gamers that aren't. And, you know, but for the ones that really struggle socially, and they are out there, I can only imagine. I mean, it's just really self-destructive behavior in that regard. I just find it really strange and self-destructive. I mean, if anything, as a heterosexual male, I would want, you know, more heterosexual females and even lesbian females, you know, whoever. I am a guy that is someone who wants the gaming community to be inclusive, not exclusive. And the more diversity we have within gaming and tolerance, the better. And, you know, I don't even identify myself as a gamer. I never really did to begin with. I more identify myself as a person who games. You know, because there's a lot more to me than just playing video games. You know, that's not like my sole primary purpose in life is to play video games, you know? Like, no way. Not even close, you know? It's just one facet of my being. And apparently, a lot of people who do identify themselves as gamers really want to keep it a male-dominated activity, which is pretty pathetic, if you ask me. I mean, it's like, grow up. And it amazes me when you think about the demographics of you know, gaming. Supposedly, the average gamer is like in his 30s. But then again, I think about, well, how are they defining gamer, and what games are they basing that on? Where the fuck are all these other? And I'm thinking they must not be basing this on strictly console and computer games. They must be, I don't fucking know. I don't know if they're like including Scrabble or fucking Sudoku or whatever the hell that is in the mix. Because I don't know where to go. And this is not helping me. But I don't know, it's just surprising. You know, I have a hunch that when you look at console gaming in particular, that the average age of a console gamer is going to be much lower than that 30-something-year-old demographic that they spit out. But I don't know, it just always perplexed me, man. Really always perplexed me how you know, knee-jerk reaction gamers can get, and
man, this shit is getting real. Come on, where's the next one?
geez, I should have been doing this all along. It wasn't. But you know, and another thing too with this whole
Come on, one more.
announcement with Xbox One, and I talked about it in this playthrough in earlier videos. But I mean, if you look at the reactions, you know, the initial reaction videos of some of these gamers, and I use that term because that's how they're identifying themselves, but like nerd rage at its freaking finest, you know, just people just going off, flipping out, and swearing every other word, you know, making these like curse-fueled rants. You know, I'm not immune to that. I curse, you know, I get angry, I get mad. You know, on my other channel, Philly Kuts Production, I try to keep that to a minimum. You know, I don't really want to portray myself as just some knee-jerk idiot that just, you know, goes off and swears and swears. But then again, I think about, like, I guarantee if you look at the demographics of the audience that these people are catering to, and it's probably someone who's probably like, you know, it's 12 to 15-year-old age bracket, and they still think it's cool to say the F word every other sentence, you know. And I don't know. It's embarrassing. Look at that, instant summer, huh? All right, so we blew up this weapon of mass destruction here. Or did we? Here comes the sun.
We're okay, Dad. Stand by.
Wow, look at that. Instant summer.
Anya to Cole. Baird?
So what do you think? Do you think that woman looks overly sexual? I don't. I mean, she's definitely attractive, both of them. But look, they're wearing the same suits as the guys, you know, fully functional. You know, the breastplates are out a little bit, but, you know, well, women have breasts.
Bloody hell.
She's got a nice plate covering her ass. And, you know, I'm guilty of it, too. You know, I've been a fool on my playthroughs, saying sexist comments and being kind of an idiot. But, you know, I think I'm going to make a pledge to work on it. Because, you know, it's stopping and you know, being critical of myself. You know, I want to evolve myself, too, in a way that I feel is positive. And, I don't know, I'm looking forward to playing Tomb Raider. I'm excited. Want to see what it's all about. I heard it's got a cool story as well.
I was expecting bouquets, a band, maybe.
Looks like the band's back together, people.
Hey, where's Dom and Dizzy? Dizzy's taking the submarine offshore. Dom.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot he never told him. Oh, shit, Cole.
No. Somebody's gonna pay. Somebody's gonna fucking pay! You got us this far. Let's finish it. Sam, Jace, get back to the ship and help him out. They need intel on where to land the troops.
But Marcus, you need us here with you.
It's not negotiable, people. Ship out.
Non-negotiable.
Hey, Sam, take care of yourself, okay?
Yeah. You too, Ben.
Okay, we're heading for the main tower. This is where it ends, one way or another.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you got Jack
Into
running.
Azura Tower.
Nice job. We're gonna need him.
Alright guys, I'm gonna break.
He's got a few new tricks to show you, too.
Let me wait for them to stop talking. Sweet graphics though, huh? Look at this paradise. Ocean paradise. Coronas on ice, people. And then it's, you know, still mass destruction over here. But whatevs. Man, they really did a good job here. See, this, you know, I'm not getting people bad here, but this is the stuff I like to do when I play on my own time. You know, I'll come over here, I'll look at the trees and be like, wow, look at how cool the graphics are, you know, and I just want to stop and look. And unfortunately, in playthroughs, I can't do that.